All right, hey guys. Uh, this is a little video for the study guide for Unit 7. Our test is tomorrow and Friday. It's kind of a long one, so I split it up into two parts. I circled all these questions I circled. Okay, the red ones are going to be on the test tomorrow, and then the blue ones will be on the test on Friday. Okay, so then down here there's more red. All right, so we'll go over a few of these and then leave you guys something to practice on your own. Okay, so again, these red ones will be on the test tomorrow. Okay, this whole first row, all three, not the whole first row, just number letter A and B are the calculator ones. So you just plug them in the calculator. Absolute value of 3 minus 14 is 11. Okay, so put it in the calculator, try it out. B, put all that in the calculator. As I do that in my head, I should get 1. Double checking myself. Yep, you should get 1. Okay, C is the one where you got to write twice. So 5x minus 3 and then 5x minus 3. Do the box method or the rainbow. Okay, so you should get 25x squared. Here you should get positive 9. Down here you get negative 15x. Down here you get also negative 15x. And then your final answer being negative 30x with the 25x squared in the front and the plus 9 in the back. Okay. All right. 2A and B are the same, so we'll do 2. Remember these, you got to split right away. Okay, so 2x minus 3 equals 11. And then you make a second one that's the same thing, but it's going to equal the negative of that number, so negative 11. And then you solve like normal. Okay, so I'm going to add 3 to both sides in both equations. Okay, cancels out. Over here you get 2x equals 14. Cancels out over here, you get 2x equals negative 8. Okay, then you divide by 2. And you should get x equals 7. Over here, divide by 2, you should get x equals negative 4. So those are your answers. All right. 3 and 4 are the systems. So what you do is put all this in the calculator. Okay, maybe do one at a time. Put this in the calculator, and you should get a line that goes down, kind of something like this. And use the dots, right? You'll get the y-intercept. It's down there, and then the 1/3 is this negative 1/3 is the slope. So I'm going to go down 1 to the right 3, right here. Down 1 to the right 3, down 1 to the right 3. And then to go to the other side, I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to go up 1 to the left 3, up 1 left 3, up 1 left 3. Okay, and then you connect the dots. Okay. So then in the calculator, you can type in this guy. Okay, you should get a V at -2, -6. So down here. So then the slope is 1, so then you just go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, right? Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Look at this. It's going to cross twice. Whoops, not that one. Okay, it's going to cross twice. So then you create your line. Okay, and you'll see it crosses here and here. And then in the calculator, if you plug it in, you'll see those crosses. If you just tap on it, if it's hard to read on your graph, on the paper, if you tap on it on the calculator, it'll give you the answers, right? Tap on those dots. So the first one would be -6, -2. The second one would be 0, -4. So you write down those. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. 4 is the same. All right. So 5 and 6 are the key features, right? I'm going to start with the points. So x-intercepts. Look at how many there are, right? There's one here and there's one here. Where does it cross the x-axis? So 2, 0 and 4, 0. All right, and then the y-intercept. Where does it cross the y-axis? Way up top right here, the purple dot. So 0, 4. And then the vertex is this guy down here, and that is over 3, down 1, so 3, -1. Sorry, down 2, 3, -2. Okay. Then you can do your axis of symmetry. It's always the x value of the vertex. So x equals 3, right? This is where we, this is the same as this, okay? And then, we do the range and domain. So domain is always, forever, -infinity to infinity. And then the range, you want to go bottom to top. So start low and then go high. Where does the graph does not go down forever? So as you go up, the first time you see the graph is right here at the vertex, and it's the y value of the vertex. So -2. Start at -2. All right. So here, no, let's do a different color. This and this are going to be the same. Okay. So -2, comma, and then you see as you go up, it goes up forever. So -2 to infinity. All right. So that is those. All right, number 7. It's just graphing these. Okay, this is these blue ones are on the test on Friday. So remember, all the slopes are 1/1. These numbers give you the vertex. So this is the x, but remember you want the opposite, and then this is the y. So I want -5, -3. Put my vertex there. And then there's no negative in the front, so it's going to go up 1/1, up 1/1, up 1/1. Remember, I need 3 dots at least on either side of the V. Okay? And then that's all you got to do. Okay, the second one's the same. The third one over here, pay attention to the negative. Number 8, A and B are the same. You're going to write an equation, okay? It starts off with the absolute value bars, and you have an x. And then put down what you see, right? Write 11. I'm going to put that on the inside with a negative. Remember, it's always the opposite. And then down 34. In the back, -34, okay? If it says reflect, make sure you put the negative in the front. But this is all I need right here, okay? All right, number 9. Again, all three are the same. You're just going to describe the transformation. So the directions, and if there's a negative, you would do the reflection. So here there's no negative, so I don't need to write reflect. This +1 goes left 1, and this -4 goes down 4, okay? And this one, they're exact opposite, all right? So you can kind of go through that one. Number 10, we got a whole bunch of factoring ones, okay? I believe... Yeah, the ones on the test are going to be like B and C and D. So just go straight to this. I'm going to just go straight to B here. Find the GCF, okay? Always divide by that lowest number, see if it works. In this case, it works. I'm going to put the 3 out in front. And what's left is your B squared, because I canceled the 3's. And then minus 75 divided by 3 is 25. And then you do your square root. So then set this up, B and B. Don't write 25. You want to actually do the square root of 25, which is 5. And then put a plus, put a minus, and then do not forget to drop down this 3. Okay? Do the same thing with C and D. And then number 11 is on the test tomorrow. It's it's just like how the formative was. It's just multiple choice. You're going to circle the graph, but I thought you could practice actually just sketching a graph that has one solution, two solutions, and no solutions. Okay, I'm going to give you. We're going to do all three of these just to show you. So one solution, that means the vertex needs to be on the x-axis, okay? And then it can go up or down. So I'm going to make mine go up, okay? And then two solutions, the vertex can be anywhere you want. It just cannot be on the x-axis. It's got to be somewhere. If I put it up here, your graph has to go down, okay? If you put it down here, your graph has to go up because of, you know, the two solutions right there. Okay? So those are two different graphs. All right? And then no solutions. This is the opposite. If you put your vertex up here, it's got to go up because I do not want to cross that x-axis. If you put it down here, it's got to go down, okay? Because I don't want to cross the x-axis, so that's no solutions, okay? I should add one, I'll add one over here. If I put it over here and go down, that's what it could also look like, okay? So like this and this, that's one. All right, that's your test. Study guide. You can go through, practice some of these, and we'll have the first part of the test tomorrow. Thanks, guys.